You know that feeling when you walk into the office and your plant still looks as good as the day you bought it? No crispy leaves, no drama, just green, happy vibes. That's the magic of choosing the right kind of low-maintenance plants. In this video, we're diving into 14 of the best office plants that actually thrive in low light and don't need constant attention. Perfect for those of us juggling meetings, emails, and way too much coffee. These plants can handle the chaos, clean your air, and still look effortlessly stylish on your desk. So if your workspace could use a little life without the high-maintenance fuss, you're in the right place. Variegated Monstera is that one plant that instantly makes your office look expensive without you doing much. It's got those stunning marbled leaves that look like nature's artwork, and the best part, it barely needs sunlight. This plant actually prefers bright, indirect light or even moderate low light conditions, so if your office sits under those fluorescent lights all day, it's totally fine with that. Plus, it's surprisingly low maintenance. You can water it every week or so, and it'll still grow those big, dramatic leaves that can reach over a foot long. Studies have even shown that indoor plants like Monstera can improve air quality by up to 25%, reducing toxins like formaldehyde that float around in office spaces. It's the kind of plant that makes your workspace feel alive without asking for attention, perfect for anyone whose to-do list is already too full. The prayer plant is basically the quiet coworker who always looks put together, no matter what's going on. Its leaves fold up at night, almost like it's saying a little goodnight prayer, hence the name. What makes it perfect for offices is how chill it is about light. It actually prefers low to medium light, so those dull office corners are its comfort zone. You just need to keep its soil slightly moist, and it'll reward you with those bold green leaves patterned with red veins that look straight out of a painting. According to NASA's clean air study, plants like this can help filter indoor air pollutants, making it not just decorative but functional too. The prayer plant is ideal if you want something lively and unique that quietly does its job, just like you on a Monday morning. The Chinese evergreen is like the ultimate, set it and forget it, office plant. It's practically built for busy people who forget watering days or work in spaces with little to no sunlight. This plant thrives in low light conditions. Actually, too much sun can scorch its pretty, patterned leaves. All it needs is a drink every week or so and it's good to go. Studies show that Chinese evergreens can remove toxins like benzene and formaldehyde from the air, which means you'll literally breathe easier while it sits there looking fabulous. With its silver and green leaves that add a pop of color without demanding attention, it's one of those plants that just makes your workspace look polished with zero effort. Perfect for anyone who wants that, I take care of my life, vibe, without actually doing much. Golden Pothos is the plant version of that one coworker who never complains and always gets the job done. It's insanely easy to care for, thrives in low light, handles missed waterings like a champ, and grows faster than most office gossip. Its trailing golden green vines can stretch several feet long, turning even the dullest cubicle into a mini jungle. You can let it hang from a shelf, drape it across a filing cabinet, or just let it climb, it'll adapt anywhere. NASA's clean air study ranks Pothos among the top plants for removing toxins like formaldehyde and xylene, so it's not just pretty, it's practical too. Whether your office has one sad window or none at all, this plant keeps thriving, looking fresh and lush all year round with minimal effort. The rubber plant is the strong, silent type of the office plant world, bold, reliable, and way tougher than it looks. With its glossy, deep green, sometimes burgundy, leaves, it instantly adds a sleek, modern touch to any workspace. What makes it so perfect for offices is how unfazed it is by low light or inconsistent care. It can handle those fluorescent lit corners and only needs watering every 1 to 2 weeks. Plus, it's a powerhouse when it comes to air purification. Studies have shown it can absorb airborne toxins like carbon monoxide and formaldehyde better than most common houseplants. Give it a little indirect light and some occasional dusting on its broad leaves, and it'll reward you by growing tall and strong, even in a cubicle. Basically, it's the kind of plant that says, I've got this, while you're still on your third coffee. The Fiddle leaf fig is the showstopper of office plants, tall, dramatic, and effortlessly stylish. Those big, violin-shaped leaves make it look like you hired an interior designer, when really, you just brought in a plant. While it loves bright, indirect light, it can still adapt surprisingly well to moderate office lighting as long as you don't overwater it. The trick is letting the top inch of soil dry out before giving it another drink. Once it settles in, it can grow several feet tall, becoming a real statement piece in your workspace. Studies even suggest that plants like the Fiddle leaf fig can boost mood and productivity by up to 15%, which means it's doing more than just sitting there looking pretty. It's the kind of plant that quietly levels up your office vibe and makes every Zoom call background look way more professional. Adenium, also known as the desert rose, is the perfect mix of elegance and toughness, kind of like the coworker who never cracks under pressure. This plant thrives on neglect, which makes it an ideal office buddy. It doesn't need much water at all, just a light drink every couple of weeks, and it actually prefers bright indoor light or filtered sunlight from a nearby window. Even if your office lighting isn't perfect, it can still adapt well. The real show, though, is its thick trunk and those bright pink or red blooms that can last for months, instantly adding color and life to your workspace. Fun fact: Adenium stores water in its swollen base, which is why it survives dry spells like a champ. If you want a plant that looks exotic but behaves like a low-maintenance pro, the desert rose is your low-effort way to bring a little vacation vibe to the office. The spider plant is basically the overachiever of low-maintenance office greenery. It's adaptable, fast-growing, and nearly impossible to kill. It thrives under fluorescent lights and doesn't mind being watered just once a week, making it a dream for anyone who forgets to care for plants between meetings. Its long, striped leaves arch gracefully, giving your workspace that fresh, lively look without needing constant attention. According to NASA's Clean Air study, the spider plant can remove up to 90% of formaldehyde from the air, making it one of the best natural air purifiers you can get for an office. And here's the fun part: it produces little, baby, offshoots you can replant or share, like free plant bonuses for your coworkers. It's resilient, stylish, and endlessly giving, the kind of plant that makes your desk look alive and your air a whole lot cleaner. Anthurium Crystallinum is the plant that brings a little luxury to your office without asking for VIP treatment. With its dark, velvety green leaves and bold white veins, it looks like something straight out of a designer showroom. But don't let its fancy looks fool you, it's surprisingly easy to care for. It loves low to medium, indirect light, so it'll be perfectly happy sitting under office LEDs or near a shaded window. Just keep the soil slightly moist, not soggy, and mist it once in a while to keep those tropical vibes going. This plant also helps improve indoor air quality by filtering out common toxins like ammonia and xylene, which makes your workspace feel fresher and lighter. Fun fact: in ideal conditions, Anthurium Crystallinum can grow leaves over 12 inches long, turning even the plainest desk corner into an absolute statement. It's elegant, resilient, and just the right amount of dramatic for an office upgrade. The Orchid is that elegant coworker who looks high maintenance but is actually super chill once you get to know them. With its delicate blooms that can last for months, it instantly adds a touch of class to any workspace. Most people think orchids need tons of light and care, but here's the truth: they thrive in bright, indirect light, and office conditions with steady temperatures are actually perfect for them. You only need to water about once a week, and they're totally fine if you forget now and then. Studies even show that flowering plants like orchids can boost concentration and reduce stress, making them more than just eye candy. Plus, with over 25,000 species, you can pick one that matches your office vibe, from minimalist white to vibrant purple. It's the kind of plant that quietly says, "I've got style," while asking for practically nothing in return. Monstera, often called the Swiss cheese plant, is the cool, laid-back office companion that instantly makes your workspace feel more alive. Those big, glossy leaves with natural holes look like modern art, and they grow fast, even in low to medium light. This plant doesn't need much attention, just water it once every week or two, and it'll keep thriving. It's especially good at adjusting to indoor environments, which makes it perfect for offices with minimal sunlight. According to studies, having plants like Monstera around can reduce stress and improve productivity, which sounds like a win-win for any busy workspace. Plus, it's a natural air purifier that helps clear out pollutants from electronics and office furniture. So if you want a plant that looks tropical, grows easily, and doesn't throw a fit when you forget it for a few days, Monstera is your go-to office MVP. The Jade Plant is like that reliable coworker who always shows up early, stays calm under pressure, and never asks for much. Known for its thick, shiny, oval leaves, it's a symbol of good luck and prosperity in many cultures, perfect for an office setting where everyone's chasing success. This succulent loves bright, indirect light but can handle low light conditions just fine, making it ideal for desks and cubicles. It stores water in its fleshy leaves, so missing a watering or two isn't a big deal. Once every couple of weeks is plenty. Fun fact: NASA's studies have found that plants like jade help reduce indoor carbon dioxide levels, improving focus and air freshness in enclosed spaces. It's neat, tidy, and practically indestructible, exactly the kind of plant that fits right into a busy work environment while quietly boosting your mood and productivity. String of pearls is the kind of plant that turns heads without even trying. With its cascading strands of tiny, round, bead-like leaves, it adds instant character to any office shelf or hanging pot. Despite looking delicate, it's surprisingly low maintenance. This succulent actually prefers to be left alone. It thrives in bright, indirect light but can easily adapt to artificial office lighting. Water it lightly every 2 to 3 weeks, and it'll keep those lush green pearls rolling. What makes it perfect for offices is how little space or attention it needs, yet it brings a ton of personality to your workspace. Studies have shown that greenery in work environments can reduce stress by up to 37%, and this quirky plant does that with style. It's the ultimate proof that a little greenery goes a long way, minimal effort, maximum visual impact. The ZZ plant is basically the superhero of office plants, tough, unbothered, and always looking sharp. With its shiny, deep green leaves and upright stems, it instantly makes your workspace feel more polished and fresh. This plant can handle just about anything: low light, irregular watering, dry air, you name it. It actually stores water in its thick rhizomes underground, which means you can forget to water it for a couple of weeks and it'll still look perfect. According to multiple indoor air studies, the ZZ plant is one of the best at removing toxins like xylene and toluene, making it a real boost for indoor air quality. It's the go-to choice for busy people who want greenery without the guilt of neglect. Quietly resilient, stylish, and completely unfazed by office chaos, the ZZ plant is the definition of low-maintenance perfection. And there you have it, 14 office plants that don't just survive in low light, they thrive in it. Whether your workspace has no windows, harsh fluorescent lights, or just too much going on, these plants will keep things looking fresh and alive without demanding your attention. A little green goes a long way in making your desk feel calmer, cleaner, and honestly, a lot more put together. So go ahead, pick 1 or 3, bring a little life into your office, and let nature do its quiet magic. If you enjoyed this list, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more plant-loving tips, and drop a comment telling me which one you'd add to your workspace. I'd love to hear your pick.